welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Wet, though. A little wet outside today.
Oh, yeah. Rainy, 53 right now, and today will be a rainy day, 90% chance of precipitation. But we haven't had a lot of rain. You know, in New York, there's a drought warning.
Really? This time of year? That seems ridiculous.
Yep. Windy today, too. And then tomorrow night, we might see some snow showers.
Let's go outside, take a look at our hometown heating, cooling, and more sky cam in the middle of the rain today. You're right, we haven't had rain in a while. Maybe that's why it's so depressing when we do have it.
You know, every now and then, I like a rainy day.
Do you? I don't. I have to drive today, so no.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to Roger and Tina and the entire team at Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com.
Last week was Burger Week, and I talked to some restaurant owners. They were very happy. They got increased business.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. We didn't discuss that we were going to talk about Burger Week, but I had something that I wanted to mention. It seems like everyone I asked about it loved what they had no matter where they went, and that's not always the case when you do stuff like this. So shout out to all the restaurants. I didn't hear one negative thing or one bad meal from anyone. So shout out to all the restaurants participating in Restaurant Week.
Yeah, I wish I could have gone to more.
It was impossible.
Yeah. Well, it was possible, but.
Yeah, I don't think it was actually. I can't watch a primetime football game that doesn't include the Detroit Lions.
Well, they're hard to watch.
Especially when Lansing Catholic's Cooper Rush is playing for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I do like Cooper Rush, but... So the Cowboys are the new Lions. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, so...
Last night, everything that could possibly go wrong did. Not only did the Cowboys lose again, they've actually lost. They've lost every home game.
Good.
They're 0-5 in their own stadium. Even Jake Paul won there.
Could you imagine being a season ticket holder down there?
No. Can you imagine being Jerry Jones?
No.
He was,
yes,
before
actually.
the game, they were looking around and the roof starts falling. Big sheet metal starts falling out of the roof.
Poor Jerry. But I think Jerry's doing all right. So Thanksgiving, Bart, you know, there's 3 football games now. The Giants and your favorite quarterback, Tommy DeVito.
He is a fan favorite in New York.
You like him.
He's back.
We'll be taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
He still lives with his parents.
That's right. So Tommy DeVito, Cooper Rush, 4:30 Thanksgiving Day.
And on Christmas Day...
Tom Brady on the call, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he's doing wonderful. There's rumors that he's not going to make it.
Why? Because he's the owner of the team?
Owner of the team.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'd rather own a football team.
The NFL and Netflix announced that they have a gift for Christmas. They have hired Beyonce to perform the halftime show for the Christmas Day game between the Ravens and the Texans. Beyonce.
I thought first you said Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I don't like Beyonce anymore.
Beyonce.
She's part of that group.
A lot of people are concerned that there's going to be streaming problems with Netflix.
You know, I don't give financial advice, but I would say when their stock drops a little bit, it's time to go all in on them because they're still getting those NFL contracts. It's happening, and they'll figure it out. Don't you think?
They should.
The streaming, I think they're going to get it figured out.
They've got all that money.
Yeah, they're going to get it figured out.
I had no problem streaming the Jake Paul thing.
Yeah, well, you have that, city internet. It's really good.
The Jackson YMCA, big changes this week. Today is the last day for gyms, racquetball courts, and locker rooms, and they will be closed from tomorrow through the 24th for the transition into the new portion of the building. And on November 25th, members will start using the new entrance of the Jackson YMCA. That will also include the lobby, the kids zone, the wellness center, and the universal locker room.
Could we get a shot of the YMCA? There it is.
Oh,
yeah. Well, it's raining.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not too pretty today, but there it is. Are you okay, Bart?
I am. Next May, it's the fog.
All right. Well, you take a drink.
Next May, the Y will be all done. Next May.
Very good. Very, very good. I want to give a shout out to Vermeulen's Home Furnishings for helping us bring you today's show. They're in the middle of their Black Friday sale already. Stop by Vermeulen's, third generation, family owned and operated. It's the holiday season and Toys for Tots is going on, and the City of Jackson police and fire departments are teaming up to collect Toys for Tots drop-off sites at the fire department, 518 North Jackson, or the police department, 216 East Washington. They would love your support.
Awesome. I've got the police blotter today
good.
From Channel 6 News. This headline, Crime Stoppers, 2 wanted out of Jackson. Which 2 people would you like out of Jackson?
Do I get to pick any two?
Pick 2 that you want to leave town.
Well, I could pick more than 2. Who are the 2 that are wanted?
I don't understand the headline. 2 wanted out of Jackson. Do they want 2 people to leave Jackson? Out of Jackson.
So they're not in Jackson, but they're from Jackson. You know how like you fight by way of? Is that what it is?
It's
fighting out of the blue corner, out of New Mexico by way of Jackson, Michigan. That's what I would understand that as.
It's a hillbilly. A hillbilly wrote the headline.
Oh, I didn't think we were allowed to say hillbilly. You got mad when I said that once.
No, you didn't say hillbilly.
Okay. Really?
You can't say gypsy.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Speaking of what you're talking about, I watched an interview on News Nation last night with the world famous Ashley Banfield, and she had one of the prisoners that spent time in the same unit that Diddy is currently spending his time in the unit. And it sounds like it's a rec center. Very nice.
Rec center?
Sounds nice. Sounds very nice.
So hard to believe anything on News Nation.
It's hard. Listen, I like do you remember the old headline news where it was like, it's not quite TMZ, but it's like a little like Hollywood news? News Nation provides a touch of that for me.
Well, it's a touch. If there was a channel that
watching
did news.
I'm not watching it for like
Chris Cuomo.
No, I'm not watching it for Chris Cuomo. But I like some of the, they'll talk about the Idaho murders, the Menendezes, stuff like that. Yeah. Entertainment news.
The Dateline kind of stuff. I don't like I don't like News Nation because it's owned by the same people.
You don't like News Nation because Chris Cuomo?
Not because of Chris Cuomo, because it's owned by the same people that own Channel 6.
It's just basically the old court TV cast. I mean, it really is.
Cardboard sets. Tropicana orange juice fans are mad. The brand has redesigned the bottle again.
Oh gosh!
And it's shrinkflation. What they've done is they're trying to fool you. The size has gone down, the prices haven't. It's now 46 ounces down from 52 ounces, but they got rid of the very attractive carafe style.
Well, yeah, you used to be able to bring those to a party,
to a brunch,
and just set them out.
Yeah.
Like, look at our beautiful orange juices we've provided.
Beautiful
now, you can't do that. It just looks like a piece of crap.
No.
But probably easier to put in your refrigerator, maybe.
But less juice and less attractive, and sales. Customers have responded. Sales have dropped 20%.
I don't think people like orange juice like they used to, Bart.
Well, it's possible, but I think they're pretty upset about the carafe.
The holidays are coming up, and I thought we could play a game, a fun game.
Okay.
You remember how, well, and on my mom's side of the family, very large family, we used to exchange names. Okay, I would like to exchange names here, okay? And we'll do a $10 item, everyone in the building, but you have to buy the gifts at the Westwood Mall.
Okay.
Does everyone want to do it?
Let's do it.
Brandon does. There's his chessboard right there.
Later today anyways.
Yeah, there's For Your Entertainment Store. Now, I'm not bashing the mall because I love malls more than anything.
That must be an old picture.
Yeah, I'm sure that's old.
This is a
Really?
picture of the
That is old. That's
holiday
old.
rush.
Listen, it's not the holiday rush.
The website, Westwood Mall website says Jackson's leading shopping destination.
Well, I don't know if that's true, Bart. I think it is downtown Jackson, and then a close second would be the Jackson Crossing Mall. But I would like to do that, so we'll do it.
Okay. Because I've been anxious to go back to the mall.
Yes. So we'll just pick a limit. What do you think? $10, Brandon?
Can we do like a field trip that we all go together
Yes.
one day and we split up?
Yes.
during
That's a
work
good
hours?
idea.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
Okay.
Get a
Yes.
bus,
That's a wonderful idea. Yes, we'll do that.
field trip.
Yeah, field trip to the mall. And Bart will give everyone the $10.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you. Looking forward to that. If the Lids store is still open, I'll get you a hat.
Travel. This holiday season, it's estimated that we are going to set a new record for holiday travel. Americans are expected to set a new record both in the country and in the state. 80 million people will hit the roads for Thanksgiving nationwide, and in Michigan, 2.5 million, your favorite word, Michiganders will be traveling 50 miles or more for Thanksgiving. Both new records. So we're back out
Do
traveling.
people live farther away from each other than they did last year?
That could be.
It doesn't make any sense.
And for those of you with tickets on Spirit Airlines, don't worry. Even though they filed for bankruptcy yesterday, I know many of you thought, oh, I thought they already were bankrupt. No, it became official yesterday, but they say they're going to continue flying people, and they fly out of the Evans terminal, and all the flights are still on. So
I thought they were merging with JetBlue or
They-
something. Did that get shut down?
JetBlue said, you know,
We probably shouldn't.
I don't think we should.
Yeah.
So-
It's time now for Love Living in Jackson, presented by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. We've got a good one for you this week, and I know Heather's excited for the Downtown Jackson Christmas Parade and Afterglow at Flagstar Bank. Should be a wonderful time. Hope to see everyone down here for the parade. I know
Bring
you'll be
your-
down here, Bart.
I
Should
will.
be a wonderful time. I'm very excited. The parade will stream live on JTV at 5:45, so you can check that out on our live stream
Awesome.
and check it out. Thanks to Experience Jackson, Southern Michigan Bank and Trust, Minuteman Sewer and Drain for helping us bring you the fine Christmas parade.
Bring your hand warmers. It's going to be a chilly night. And speaking of warming your hands, next year you'll be able to have seat warmers at Tigers games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're digging the place up right now. These new seats
Oh, wow.
are going to be quick touch heating and cooling climate control technology, the
Oh.
first of their kind. They've never been used in pro sports. They feature a high back headrest, wider armrests, cup holders, and up to 1 foot of extra leg room, like a plane. And
Well, how many seats of those are they putting in? That's not going throughout the whole
no,
thing.
350 new premium padded seats in the all-new Home Plate Club.
Those are for the high affluent ticket buyers.
We don't know how much they are. You can
Look
reserve.
at all the trouble they've gone to.
Yeah, it's major. $20 million.
That's right where you threw that first pitch. And
300
right there is where I had that stomach ache.
Oh, that's right. You had used the
I wonder if
umpire's
they're-
bathroom.
I hope they replace that bathroom. That bathroom was hideous.
Yeah, they don't treat the umpires with
They don't. They use single ply toilet paper in there, which doesn't make any sense to me.
You wonder how much the tickets will be for the seated. And who needs a heated seat? It's always so hot.
Not in the playoffs, but you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$250, you can put your reservation in, and they won't tell you how much the tickets will be, which is, I don't know.
That
what
doesn't
it-
seem fair.
No.
The Center for Family Health is proud to help bring you today's morning show on JTV, and they would like to remind you that your flu shot is ready. So walk in or schedule your appointment today. The Center for Family Health is opening the door to health care for all right here in Jackson. I also want to thank Tri-County Water for helping us bring you today's show. Thank you to our good friends Dan and Lindsay Watts.
Nice. We've got a word from England that a couple who ordered a cake. They wanted it made out of. They wanted their cake to look like a dog. It was for a birthday. Their birthday wanted their cake to look like the dog.
Is that a,
And
oh my
they-
gosh.
And so then they couldn't bring themselves to cut it.
I believe that to
They-
be at, holy cow.
They could not cut it.
I wouldn't
They-
have touched that cake if that was, no, I'm with the dog owners.
Yeah, that's Arthur on the left.
Oh my God.
And the replica cake on the right.
Look at those pretzels.
So they couldn't do it.
That's an unbelievable cake.
Yeah, that whoever did the cake, and we do know there was a company that makes specialty cakes in England.
That'd be weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's very, very.
it's too lifelike.
It is. It is. It is. It is way too lifelike. Our sponsor of the day today is AARP Michigan. Thanks to AARP for helping us bring you today's show and every morning show here on JTV.
No one won the Powerball last night. It's now 155 million. The Mega Millions is 420.
Very good.
420.
Very good.
So I would imagine with the number 420, there will be a lot of.
A lot of people buying it.
Mhm.
Do you think? Hey, the city of Jackson is inviting you to get a turkey. And they're having a turkey drive-through. The City of Jackson Police Department has done this the last few years. This will be over at the fairgrounds. And it is on Thursday, this Thursday, 10 to 12, drive-through and get a free turkey from the City of Jackson and Walmart, thanks to the police department.
Last year, they had 300 turkeys, and they were gone
10
in
minutes.
20
It
minutes.
was 10 minutes.
This year, 500 turkeys.
Very good.
So,
And people will be lined up quick, so.
yeah, get there early. They're doing it from like 10 a.m. to noon, but if you go there at 11, you'll wonder. well,
Yeah,
am I at
don't
the
go
right-
there at 11. Get in line about 9:15. So, should we get started?
Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show lined up. We have with us Greg Salisbury from Consumers Energy, and Greg joins us right after this break. Stay with us.